Welcome to Chapter 7, Section 10, Odds. We're going to learn to convert between probabilities and odds. Two vocabulary words, odds in favor and odds against. Odds in favor of an event is the ratio of favorable outcomes to unfavorable outcomes, whereas the odds against an event is the opposite. It's the ratio of unfavorable to favorable. So if A is the number of favorable, this is what we want to happen, and B is the number of things we don't want to happen, the odds in favor are favorable to unfavorable, whereas the odds against are unfavorable to favorable. Now, knowing this, realize that the total number of outcomes is the sum of those two numbers. Let's see how that works out in a couple examples. Example 1, finding odds. In a club raffle, 1,000 tickets were sold, and there were 25 winners. So to estimate the odds in favor of winning this raffle, we're going to first look at the number of favorable outcomes. The number of favorable outcomes is 25. So the number of unfavorable outcomes is 1,000 minus the 25. Total minus what we want, which is going to equal 975. So the odds in favor of winning this raffle are about 25, what we want to happen, to 975, what we don't want to happen. Or if we reduce that, 1 to 39. I divided both by 25. Not too tough, huh? Example 2. We're going to convert our odds to probabilities. So if the odds in favor of winning a CD player in a school raffle are 1 to 49, I want to know what's the probability of winning this CD player. Well, remember, it's what we want, probability is, over what's possible. Well, what do we want? We have one chance of winning. We have one CD player. Now, what's possible? The possible are the 49 unfavorable plus the 1 favorable. So the total possible, there's 50, and there's one winner. So on average, there's one win for every 49 losses. So someone wins 1 out of every 50 times. And the probability of winning is 1 over 50, whereas the odds of winning are 1 to 49. Another example. If the odds against winning, this one's against, the grand prize are 11,999 to 1, what's the probability of winning the grand prize? Well, if the odds against winning the grand prize are 11,999, then the odds in favor of winning the grand prize is 1 to 11,999. That gives us the odds. Now the probability is what we want. We want to win. There's a chance of 1 over what's possible. Well, what's possible is the favorable and the unfavorable. So the probability is what we want, 1 over the sum of the favorable and the unfavorable, which would be 12,000, which is approximately 0.0008333. Not very good odds. Suppose the probability of an event is 1 over 3. That means on average it will happen 1 in out of every 3 trials. It will not happen 2 out of every 3 trials. So the odds in favor of the event are 1 to 2. That means it happens in 1 out of every 3 trials. And the odds against the event are 2 to 1. That means it will not happen in 2 out of every 3 trials. Remember, probability is wanted over possible. Odds are favorable to unfavorable, or the opposite, unfavorable to favorable. So if the probability of an event is m over n, then the odds in favor are m to the difference of n and m. And the odds against are the difference of n and m to m. Last example. The probability of winning a free dinner is 1 out of 20. What we want is one win. There's 20 possible. Change that to the odds in favor of winning a free dinner. Well, on average, 1 out of every 20 people win. So the other 19 people lose. So the odds in favor of winning the meal are 1 over unfavorable or losses, which is 19. Let's try another one. The probability of winning a door prize is 1 in 10. What's the odds against winning the door prize? So on average, 1 out of every 10 wins, and the other 9 people lose. So the odds against, 9 people are losing, and only 1 person is winning.